Come on, come on. Go live. And we're live, yes. And we check chat. This pen magic is still there. Check chat for me. No. Alright. Boop, test.
Test.
Works. Good. Alright. Now, let's begin. Not fully. Let's get to the menu at least. Checking for DLC. In other words, it's chapters. Always hated that. Like, it's not really DLC, it's the game. I hate the definition. DLC is downloadable content. Yes, every chapter is downloadable content. But I feel like the meaning of DLC is an expansion more than a freaking the game finishing. Okay, it's more of a patch that you pay for. Okay, I had to say that's kind of dumb. Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that seems to be all good and synced and not being a douche. That one time, I do this every single time because that one time on Lords of the Fallen, the fucking stream was unsynced and I didn't know. So I do this every single stream just to make sure. Sometimes I redo it if shit starts acting up. Alright, this seems to be good. So, it's a weird situation. I know about Game of Thrones. I know some plot lines about it, because the internet loves to mention shit. But, in the same time, I've actually never seen the show myself. I don't have HBO. I don't know many people that have HBO Go. Nobody's gonna share it. I don't care. And at the same time, I don't have time. I heard it's great. Everybody dies. People you hate die, people you love die. They are not anywhere lenient on characters most of the time. It always interests me, but at the same time, like, I don't have time. I like playing games. I like watching YouTube and stuff. I don't want, Game of Thrones. Also, I don't have many people that I know that watch it. So, you know, it's not much, you know, situation that people are, like, forcing it on down my throat. Yeah, on YouTube everybody watches it, but still. But yes, I know plot lines, big story arcs, people who die. That's another issue. I can't get into something that's already, everybody spoils it almost immediately once it comes out. At the same time, it's been out forever. So, I have no clue what this game's plotline is going to be. And have no clue most of the characters are. See, right now I'm looking at these people. Have no clue. Like, I'll recognize Jon Snow and the stupid, that Kid King, if he's even alive still. Spoiler alert. And also, god damn it. Dinklebot? I don't know. Everybody calls him Dinklebot for Destiny. Alright, so let's start. So, I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. Tyrion! There we go. Notice this, we'll never forget. Everybody loves him. And I bet they're gonna kill him off eventually. If you love him, they're gonna kill him. So hate everybody. And they'll keep them alive for a couple seasons. Oh. Man. Okay, the game series adapts the choices you make. The story is tailored to how you play. Yeah, we know Telltale Games. For thousands of years, the House of Forrester has been loyal bannermen to House Stark. Darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. The fate of the House Forrester hangs in the balance. I guess that's just basics, like, and this is the plot.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout, he flopped off
Okay, they look the exact same. They just have a different facial hair.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that is a bloody-ass sword. What the fuck? Really? Gonna make me pick up the damn sword?
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester
Okay.
won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a
Okay.
proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Why not?
you don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
So that's me, I'm guessing.
His honor is
One of the
beyond
characters.
reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Okay, how much does that
To
picture
Robb Stark,
hold?
the King in the
He
North!
served like
The King
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters! Aye!
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got
I
it.
don't know why. I just have to say winter's coming.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield.
I don't know.
No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester.
Oh, wow, already
It's
getting
well
promoted.
deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
I die
I
immediately.
don't doubt
If I
it.
die
But for
immediately,
now,
I'll be
keep this
sad.
between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
He doesn't know I'm not squire anymore.
Fetch my wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's why you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest
Damn.
honour in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
God damn, he's such a dick.
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in line around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Not
Yeah,
me.
fuck it.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Gerard the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
That's right over there. Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Hmm.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Gerard. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Sorry, he's been a dick.
And the others.
Good luck.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna happen. He was a dick anyway. Whoa, that was bad.
From the king!
R2 and drag. Oh, there we go. It's weird, the faces. One slender, one
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Damn. Well, bitch. dodge it. Oh, goddamn, really? Oh, come on. Man, lost your shield. Grab a sword. There's gotta be one on the floor. And we gonna get trampled?
Run right!
You're fucking tired, man.
Good fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't leave
I
it.
didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Thank you, God. God damn it.
Free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Grab the sword already. You have time this time.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Well, the phrase says time. Don't run
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Alright.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
What the phrase says
You have
about
to go.
stage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Alright. Just my uncle.
Now go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Damn.
With love from the fray.
Don't just go stare. They can still kill you, you know. I guess they didn't care enough to chase me. I don't even know who the fuck uncle is. There goes the song. Oh man, people make fun of it because it doesn't have lyrics. People just say Game of Thrones and Game of Thrones. Really? Yeah. This looks so off. I know how Thrones looks. This, I don't know, Telltale style does not do it right. Like, it works well for Borderlands. Cell-shaded for cell-shaded, wow. But for Game of Thrones, a high-quality show, mostly, to cell-shaded, eh. So what, the White Grove should never be lost, or whatever. The North Grove, something like that. I gotta remember that, because I might tell him something different. Oh, look, we can free look around. Hey, pig. How you doing? Can I kill you? No. It's bacon.
Blood.
Yes.
Fresh.
Okay. Oh, pie from the dead pig. I'm gonna guess my village got ransacked. Oh, this village got ransacked. Just guessing here. Can I move faster? Ah, yes. R1. They didn't tell me that. There's always a way to move faster in these type of games.
That's Father's car.
How can you tell by a cart? Okay, that doesn't make sense for sure.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Okay.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Let's
I'm
do
going
this
to
shit.
kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Alright.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
You have it through you, bitch.
You'll have it.
Wow. Come on, I got to be better than that. You're so shit.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Supposed to be a knight, my ass.
You are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Range is always better. Damn. And now you got some fight in you. Did I do that right?
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Nah,
Please.
fuck mercy. When it comes to Game of Thrones, you don't show
You
mercy.
will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
No mercy.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Damn.
I tried to stop them.
This is the last final words. Damn.
I'll kill the men who did this.
I'll start at one. Okay, that's completely drawn on, but I'm walking to it. That's so weird.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
So I'm guessing that's my uncle.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Damn.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Wait, is he a knife?
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay. Eee.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead.
I don't understand. What's
Right.
this?
This might hurt a bit.
No duh, it's gonna hurt a bit.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Oh, somehow I could just walk normally? I should at least have a fucking...
Go on.
Nope.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Sure. What the fuck did he use? Maggots? Healing herbs? Huh.
This might help.
Bandages? You just letting me take it? Sure. Bucket full of maggots? And I guess that's it. Mmm, delicious.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortingren. Look, I'll show you.
Wow, I literally went all the way back to this to look at a chair. What's wrong with me?
The Ironwood Grove.
I feel like in these, it's not a time, it's just, I don't know, concept of time. I feel like losing a leg almost means certain death. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, I could explore, I forgot about that. I could run faster. Oh, that's
Lord
Lord
Forrester.
Forrester.
It was an
And his
honour
son.
to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
His son,
Roderick.
Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia
Yeah, some
and Ethan.
backstory, yeah?
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Oh.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Yeah, there we go. I learned more about them. That fucking
I
no
may be
clue.
mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
What's back here? Oh, nope, can't tell. Alright, done exploring. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna soul this.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Who's
Who's
in New
the
York?
new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Okay.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Oh, history, as you call it, all the time.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Huh.
Can I
Did I
see
see
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
I don't know who's my uncle.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Is he my
Off
uncle?
to bed now. Hurry on.
God damn it, I can't tell.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
Said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank
So
you,
to his uncle.
Garrett.
God damn it.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I'm guessing that's my uncle. There we go.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would
I don't
you
know who's my uncle.
Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's
he's my
suffered
uncle.
enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Fuck you, uncle.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse. And I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Well, I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something. Fucking. Yeah. Supposed to be my uncle ears only.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Thank you. Fucking hell.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
That's gotta be hell on the leg. Gotta say, he was pretty shit, but he got some strength now.
Garrett, wait!
Huh? You wanna touch me? Nah.
Be safe.
Nah, I'll die. I'm guessing he doesn't make character, so he won't die. If it's Game of Thrones, the actor show, he'll definitely die. He'll be dead already. He'll get shot right now in the face. Just judging how Game of Thrones, how they place everything. Like, it doesn't matter what character you are, you're gonna die. At least you're always at risk of dying. And that's actually like a gamble.
Ethan?
Every season. Like, who's gonna die this season?
Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord House Forrester. Oh my god. Don't tell me that's who I am.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe.
Well, kids know about death, because death is everywhere.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Damn.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland
really?
teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah.
I feel like
Where
someone's
was
gonna come
I?
out of nowhere and
You
shoot
weren't
somebody in
born
the
yet.
face.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a
Kinda
lord has
creepy,
many
his eye twitched.
responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Gotta be truthful.
But since you're the new
Can't
lord,
just be a douche
you
for
can
the rest of
do
your life.
anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
It's not smart
What's
to make
the
a lord
matter?
so young.
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Sorry.
Very well then.
I hate when it's like, oh, family, stop being a lord. You gotta do what you gotta do. Can't just fucking be a child just because you are one. Eh.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
I don't know who to trust.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Piece of
I've been
shit.
waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrod was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Damn.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will. So what, if I didn't kill him, I bet they still play it off. Because I still killed one.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
Nice. You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
How do you train a raven to send messages? I wonder how difficult that's gotta be.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Okay, what the fuck? Everything's made of ironwood. Don't take the money. I'll look at it though.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
I have no
Ethan
clue
made this for me.
what's happening. Alright. Read.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Does she know they're dead? Guessing probably. How fast does word travel around? Because these days, you know, the internet and all that makes word travel instantly. But
Wonders
you got to
made
wait
by
for a
man
fucking Raven?
by Lomas Longstrider.
How fast is Raven?
A gift from Roderick.
How fast will be a Raven?
I
Male?
hope to see them all someday.
Maybe she doesn't know. Okay. What's the point of coming in here then? To look at stuff? Jump out the window? Oh, letter from Mother. Here we go.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Throw it out the window. Burn it. I don't know. Hello.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
What is it?
No, it's fine. Come in.
The fuck? Oh.
Begging your pardon, milady, but are you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
That's coal? I guess.
You
Guess
work
portable
for Lady
fireplace?
Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Huh.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I
No.
hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Oh, can I take him? Nice, that cool. God. Cold boy. Helping out.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Mm-hmm. And who's she? I don't know.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Goddamn, for killing one person.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I don't know what she said there.
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Yeah. This doesn't seem that's gonna work out.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
Good luck.
This is gonna be probably bad. Hey, look! Look who it is! Ah, the Iron Throne. Didn't expect to see that already.
You can do this.
I'm not supposed to move? I'm wondering. Stop staring at me. Fuck you.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Tyrion, that's his name.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
God damn it.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all.
God damn it.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
God damn.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps. but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear
that weird
Marjorie
shit
here
there.
was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city
You're
alone
such a
is filled
bitch.
with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't...
Come on,
have
you
the
told me
courage
to
straight.
tell her what she wants to hear.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either.
God damn it.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I thought people liked it, him. Kind
I'll
of a dick
walk you
too.
out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Yeah.
She threatened to give your
So that's why they
ironwood
like
to
them.
another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not
Hey,
the
forgot that, I'm sure.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
That's why everybody loves him. Goddamn, he's actually pretty a good guy. He's kind of a dick, but I guess just because it's in front of his sister and shit.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Can't trust her.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Oh,
Although,
man.
marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like.
So, she just...
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
I don't think I would.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry
man,
him.
so
Imagine
weird.
the power you would have as
Really?
queen of the
Joffrey?
7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off?
What's
Brienne
with
of
you,
Tarth
really?
and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I tried to move them back, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
I'm sorry. Tell us you're sorry.
King's Landing
Tell me
can
to
be
do this.
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for her help? Ooh. Sure, let's ask.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are
I
no
won't
secrets
trust it.
between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer we speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Yeah, I don't trust you, Sarah. Just, you can't trust anybody.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, If a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Damn.
Very well. I'll make
Man,
your
harsh.
request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
All these choices.
I will send a
It's like
raven to
so
my family
fucking
at
dark. Like, I probably could get my family killed, get her killed, get everybody else killed. Someone's gonna get killed. You know it. Weird, I'm into it. I'm so into this for some reason. Maybe I should watch Game of Thrones. Damn, who has HBO Go account? Nah, it's probably too late. God damn. Fuck you, horse.
7 elves.
It's always the horse that fucking leaves me to die.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Who the fuck is
Did
that?
you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Really?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat.
Yeah.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Oh.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Yep.
There.
Come
Hear
on,
that?
random squirrel. Save me.
I know I heard something. Never mind.
Yeah.
We've wasted enough time already.
My choices were correct. Who the fuck is that? Also, is the guy still alive? Does just leave him there? Alright, let's go check. Why you gotta go so silently? Probably gonna be terrible. And horrified. Yep.
Bloody hell.
Politics, murder, treachery.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Where the fuck am I going?
But 300 generations of Forrester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Of course you want it to be you.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Damn.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief. We can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, Lord. He stole from us. Deserve to make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
God damn it, the choices. Show him mercy, send him to the wall. Nah, send him to the wall.
Sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
I prefer missing 3 fingers?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
I already know who's on my side. My
Yeah.
uncle, supposedly.
The
I don't know
bracer
what the hell.
of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Yeah, time to explore and talk to those two. I know one is more violent than the other. He wants it. They both do, damn. It's like, And look at that in his hand. And where do I keep it? I don't see it on me. Food. Look at the food. Oh no, I'm just gonna talk to him
Our
immediately.
provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Damn.
But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Alright. Oh, that was actually about the food. To look at the food, it's actually talking to him.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills. I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
Wait, that's it?
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay, sure. Fuck it. Hello. Malcolm? Who are you?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Oh,
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you.
I don't trust my mother.
Lord.
She's a
That
little
is
bit
your
too
true
strong.
strength.
She's a little bit
But
too...
my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are
controlling.
scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Yeah.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Of course she wants me to the other guy, right?
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She
Mhm.
always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
Well, you cut off his finger.
The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment.
Yeah, of course you
Roland
would.
is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good
it's true.
advice. Thank you.
One watches the fight training while the other one's watching the food.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How's our
What's
defense?
the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Alright. I can just look at the gate. Oh, didn't know you were here.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honoured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give somebody a bad
I'll
splinter.
have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
Huh?
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
Damn.
I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
So that kid wanted me to cut the fingers. Like, it wasn't harsh enough. What's so great about ironwood? Yeah, it just feels so weird. Like, ironwood is the whole fucking thing about.
You're all worthless and weak.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I probably already made my choice. I'm not a strength-showing person.
Maester?
Use their brain more than
Yes,
their brawn.
Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Maybe.
My lord,
Maybe.
Are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I trust my uncle because he knows some extreme secret. But that's all I know. Doesn't even tell me what the secret is. It's the ultimate weapon? Is it Ultima? Final Fantasy coming out of nowhere? Is it a dragon? Is it blackmail?
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I got you, Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Don't fucking
I will
betray me.
not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Ooh.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Damn it, there's 3 choices? Ooh. Let's go with
My
diplomacy.
new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
God damn it. Ugh.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
I feel like the armor guy's gonna betray me now. Yeah.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Damn.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
You know what? Sure, I'll bring him back.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Sure.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
God damn, too much. Feel like I'm being betrayed by politics in the main kingdom. Fucking also other guys. Too many. Ah, shit, I should have fucking showed force. Snow was the other guy, wasn't he? What is that? Random key. Ah, family seal. What do you want me to do? I'm back out. No, I'm not gonna steal shit.
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king? I thought you might want to know.
Now I gotta apologize to her. Cause now she thinks...
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you...
dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
And look at that face, it didn't go well.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
What did King Joffrey say, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
I want to see the scar. What the fuck happened? Does I need this mended?
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
In other words, I should ask. What the fuck? I can't tell.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
Huh?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
Cool boy.
I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully
cool
I've proven
boy.
I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
What the fuck?
People who'd be willing to help you.
That was weird. That was fucking weird. Music stopped and then he just crawls away.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's
I knew
Landing.
it.
I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
The gods haven't favored us, have they?
My lord, remember our words. Iron from ice. From that which seems hopeless comes strength.
Hello.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
Lord.
of
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Yes. Yeah, show him we are
Look at
worthwhile.
that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Alright.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
Let me guess, is the guy to survive?
Right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Whoa!
What have you done?
But I don't want brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Damn.
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody
Damn.
help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Help me!
Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me go!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Wow. Definitely too true to Game of Thrones. Damn, no mercy right there. Holy shit. Could that have been different?
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
God damn. I did not expect this from this game. I know Game of Thrones is extreme, but damn. Yeah, 50, look at that. You and 50.1% met Ramsay in the Great Hall. Damn. A lot of people picked Duncan. Yeah. Yeah, sent Eric to the wall. You and 62.4 swore loyalty to the king. Left Bolwyn behind. People actually try to save Bolwyn? Could you save Bolwyn? You gotta got stabbed right in the neck. Like, look at that. Ugh. I don't think you can save Ethan. That's just chapter fucking 1. 2 hours though. I gotta say. Not bad. No, thank you, damn it. Not bad. So it's 2 hours per chapter, seems like. Exactly, almost. And this, what, 6 chapters, I think? In this one? Let's see, after 4, 5, yeah, 6. Most of the time it stops at 5. Gotta say, not bad. I heard people didn't like it that much, but I guess everybody that played it watched Game of Thrones. For a newcomer like me, it just seems like a great story. I know for other people, it's like they see the more broader spectrum and know the characters and what happens, somewhat. Like, okay, I'll just roll with it. Great game, though. It seems like, I don't know, maybe I heard maybe the next chapters get worse. But it's free for PlayStation Plus as a reminder for the month of July. Get it while you can. The whole thing, season pass and all, not just episode 1 and shit, and half of it, no. But that's it for PlayStation Plus, though. That's all that was given. Freaking Game of Thrones. And, oh man. What was the other game again? Nah, I played it yesterday. What was it? Almost forgot. No, I actually kind of did forget. That's how little it was for. Oh yeah, Until Dawn. Another game that involves your choices. What the hell? What's with PlayStation Plus? Every month now, they've been giving a game, either Telltale or something that involves, you know, choice making. Are they running out of things to just give to people? Like, I remember the other they had a lot of great games before. I even played some of them, like RPGs and everything, adventures. Now they're just giving story-based games that just last, what, a couple of hours each chapter? But still, if you want to get it, go ahead. It's free for now. And that's it, really. There's only one other game that they gave up PS3. Tokyo Jungle. Great game. If I recommend it. If you have a PS3 still, that's a great game. Wish they remade it for PS4. Well, that's it for this. I'll continue back to my normal schedule, it seems like. And if you missed any of my live streams, I post them all on YouTube. Just look up Impure live streams. Or link is down below if you're on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, join me and follow at twitch.tv/impured. Link in the description. And until next time, as always, take care and don't get stabbed in the throat.